I am so excited for what I'm about to do. I'm about to start, in a way, Unlimited Blade Works. Fate Unlimited Blade Works. So, I have finished watching all of Fate Zero. You can watch all my reactions. I mean, by the time this is up, all the Fate Zero reactions are up, obviously. So you can go check out all those reactions if you haven't already. I watched all of Fate Zero. Absolutely loved it. Like, really, really loved that show. I didn't know how much I would love it. I thought that I would find the Fate series interesting, but I didn't think I would adore it. But truly, Fate Zero was such an incredible show that I am really excited to see what comes next. It's really exciting having seen the prequel first and not really knowing where this is gonna go. So today we're not watching episode 1 of Unlimited Blade Works. We're watching episode 0 of Unlimited Blade Works. There is a prologue. It is 50 minutes long. And I double checked because I was like, someone told me, hey, just so you know, there's a prologue. And thank you, by the way, someone on my Patreon account was the one who told me. Thank you for telling me that there's this prologue, because I would have missed it, I think, if someone didn't say something. So I went, oh, there's a prologue episode? Interesting. And then I was like, hang on, but is it one of those things that it's like, it's a prequel to the series, but maybe we're not supposed to see it or whatever? And so I just looked up, you know, spoiler-free to see if other people said you should watch it. And yes, people said you watch this first. And also, I checked on the My Anime List page for this specifically, and it aired the week before episode 1 aired, I think. So it's like this is part of the show. This is like something that they intended for you to watch beforehand. So so that's good to know. I'm doing the Ufotable watch order, which is watching Fate Zero first and then Unlimited Blade Works. So I wanted to make sure I'm watching these in release order properly, and I am. This is the prologue to Unlimited Blade Works, and this was released before Unlimited Blade Works was, so it's perfect. So yeah, I don't know what to expect here. By the way, I just double checked that it had English subs, because I thought for a second, like, oh my god, what if the prologue isn't dubbed? It wouldn't have mattered that much, but it would have been a little annoying to watch like one episode subbed and then the rest of it dubbed again. But thank goodness it's dubbed by the looks of it. So so yeah, I'm excited. Expectations. I mean, I don't know what to expect from the prologue, but like, I wonder if the prologue's gonna bridge the gap a bit more between Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works, and I don't know. Like, you know, we might. Like, if Unlimited Blade Works does take place at, like, the next Holy Grail War or something, and all the characters are a lot older, maybe we're gonna first, in this episode, see, like, the characters getting older. You know, like, we still see Rin as a kid, and, like, and growing up a little bit more, and, like, we see her at a certain stage, maybe getting the next crest from Kirei and stuff. Like, I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I don't know what characters are in this, except I'm pretty much certain Rin's gonna be in it. I'm pretty much certain Sakura is gonna be in it, and I'm pretty much certain Shuro is gonna be in it. That was introduced at the end of Fate Zero, and I'm pretty much certain that Saber is gonna be in it. Other than that, I don't know. There's a guy that I know the design of, and I'll talk about it if he shows up. He might not. He probably won't. I imagine none of the servants are going to show up in a prologue. I feel like if the servants were going to show up, they're not going to do that until episode 1. So, so I'm not holding out hope too much that we're going to see servants yet, even though I'm really excited to start seeing servants. But let's be patient. Let's be a bit patient. As you can see, I'm frothing at the mouth at the idea of watching this episode. Yeah, I think I'm, like, depending on how much I like Unlimited Blade Works, I could become, like, a huge Fate fan. Like, a really big Fate fan. Or is it really going to be that Fate Zero was, like, lightning in the bottle that really resonated with me? You know, like, maybe that story specifically was one that I really loved, and the rest of the Fate series maybe not so much. So, we're going to see. We're going to see. But, make sure to support this video if you can. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want not only the full-length reactions of these videos, but early access. Normally, for series like this, it means you get 1 week early. It means you get the next episode on my Patreon account. However, since I liked Fate so much, I got super far ahead on my Patreon account because I was like binging it. So I think we're probably, at the time of recording this, I think we're 5 or 6 episodes ahead. It's possible we're more, depending on if I get impatient again and watch more Unlimited Blade Works. So you can just go check out where we're up to on there. But yeah, feel free to go over there and check it out. Anyway, this is Fate Unlimited Blade Works Episode 0. Rin and her dead dad and her brain dead mum. Oh.
Shut up!
Oh shit, she's older.
I was up late last night, so just give me a few more minutes. Oh, evil, heartless jerk.
Oh my gosh, it's older Rin. Oh, the music's really beautiful. Yeah, this is the character I've seen so much.
Right, the pendant.
Before I saw Fate, this is the one character design that always stuck in my head. I love her character design here. Sounds like it's probably the same voice actor that did the kid version, but she's just not doing a kid voice anymore. Fate Stay Night prologue. They're actually calling it Stay Night there? Maybe the show's called Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I don't know.
What's going on? Guess it's just one of those days.
Okay, there's another person around at least.
So that's what's going on.
Who are you?
Sure is cold today, huh?
Good morning, Mitsuzuri.
Mitsuzuri.
By the way,
It's just before 7. You come early by mistake?
looks like the clocks at my house were an hour fast.
Oh.
Not just my alarm, and all by exactly the same amount.
Is that
It started right after I found the pendant.
Could
magic
magic?
be the cause of this?
Or did he make sure you're getting to
Wake up,
school
girl.
on time?
Are you practicing this early again?
Yeah. Hey, since you're here and all, why don't you come and watch us practice?
She's not the friend she had when she was a kid, right? Because I know she had that friend that she saved.
So you're really...
It looks cool and all, but I don't know a thing about it.
That's fine. Just watch. Is that Sakura?
Good morning, Mato. He didn't come, huh?
Ah,
No, ma'am.
Mato.
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be of more help.
Look,
Hold
it's
on.
fine. Don't...
No problem. Work hard, Sakura.
Yeah. Okay. Who is Sakura's voice
Hey,
actor?
Tohsaka.
She sounded a bit like
Must be
Christine
my
Marie
lucky day
Cavanos, but
running
no
into
way,
you like
right?
this.
Morning, Shinji Mato. You're early today.
Shinji
Of
Mato.
course I
A vice captain moron. Goodbye.
Really, I didn't know that. I always thought you were fascinated by it. I thought you kept coming to watch our after-school practices because you enjoyed it. That must mean we're there to watch something else. Like me?
Oh my god, this dude.
I'm not interested in archery in any way whatsoever, but I'm even less interested in you.
Is she gonna get
Fact is,
the archer
I only
class?
just now even noticed that you'd notice you in the future.
What did you say? How dare you, Tohsaka!
You know what? You should really think about dialing it down. Just friendly advice.
You're early, Tohsaka. Good morning.
Aww,
You, Miss Fujimura.
Miss Fujimura's cute. How many of these characters am I gonna have to
Student council
know?
president.
I know that you aren't in any clubs, so why are you here so early?
Well,
I
the clocks
felt
were
like it,
wrong.
That's all.
Okay, you say. I fixed it. Oh, thanks a lot.
Is
I asked
this-
you for your help, and then you ended up doing everything. I'm very sorry, Emiya.
It's okay.
Emiya, yeah.
Where's the next?
Right. It's over in the AV room. They say it's
It's
been acting up
Shuro,
lately,
right?
but I think it's
Why don't you buy a new one? That'd be quicker.
it's
Wait,
true, but I'd appreciate it if you'd take a look at it anyway.
is it Bryce
I mean, it
Papenbrook?
looked lifeless to me.
I'll give it a try.
It sounds like it might be Bryce Papenbrook voicing.
I didn't know you came to school this early.
That's crazy. I mean, he voices so many protagonists. It's very funny that he's also
His
Emiya.
way of...
Oh, this is exciting. I like Bryce Papenbrook. Some people got sick of his voice, but I never did. I'm a fan.
If you don't mind, would Would you like to eat lunch together with us?
No.
But I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going to the cafeteria today.
That's a polite
I'm afraid I
rejection.
overslept this morning.
I didn't know. I'm very sorry for stopping you then.
Oh.
I'll join you next time. So please ask me again, okay?
That's so nice.
Oh, thanks. You too, Tohsaka.
Looks like
I
you
love
got
it.
shot down, Yuki.
Yeah, but it was like the
Didn't I
nicest
tell
possible
you?
way to get shut
Tohsaka
down.
never brings a box lunch.
All we need to do is go to the cafeteria and eat lunch with her, right?
That's true.
It's annoying. Our table becomes the center of the guy's attention. When we all went,
I'd be quieter if I were you. Tohsaka can hear everything you say.
Yeah, she's just at the other door.
oh jeez, she's staring daggers at me.
Huh?
What's
What
your
are you
fault?
talking about? Glaring at you?
It's a hateful
It's-
glare.
it's-
Who's scariest when she's smiling.
I think it is a.
Talk okay? Just let it slide. Hi, Aki, didn't I?
It did seem like a passive aggressive smile. Like a I heard you, motherfucker. This is just a slice of life episode, but introducing the
Such high hopes
characters.
for Father's last will. All it had inside was what looked like a smashed up catalyst and
That's
this pendant.
for
Plus,
summoning
all
a
the
servant,
clocks
I
in the house
imagine.
started to go crazy, but it's not going to do a thing to help me summon Saber, the most powerful servant.
Oh, you want to summon Saber?
Only 2 masters left to go, according to that dubious.
I feel like
priest.
Emmy is summoning Saber.
I guess I don't have time to mope and worry.
New message?
Rin, it's me.
Oh,
Sure you are aware the
Kire.
deadline for entry is I'd advise you to hurry and decide immediately. Only they are the archer and saber classes. Their
ah.
masters must be chosen without delay. Summon your
So you're
servant
getting
and
archer.
Establish your command seals. If you value your life, seek shelter with them.
Okay.
Don't have to tell me what I have to do.
So she's gonna get Archer. Just like her dad. Oh, there's a seal. Because surely Emmy is getting Saber. Surely.
Time is perfect. Wavelength ideal.
Are we actually gonna see the servant
By
in this
performing the
episode?
summoning, I'll get Saber even without a catalyst. Just you watch.
Okay.
Heed my words. My will creates your body.
Oh my
and
god.
your sword creates my destiny.
Are we gonna see that
If
servant?
you heed the... Thou guardian of the scales!
Oh!
I know I drew the most powerful card there is!
Oh, you didn't summon anyone? Oh! Or...
Damn it!
Damn it! Yeah, servant! I've seen this guy before. Yeah. I've seen this character design.
Which means it's now 1 a.m., not 2 a.m.
Hmm.
Did it again!
Damn.
What's
Looks like I was summoned by quite the master. No, wait. I must have drawn
Wait.
the shortest straw.
It's
Just to be perfectly clear, whoever you are,
Jinchi's
you're my
voice
servant,
actor.
correct? Don't tell me you expected your master to be sitting here waiting for you to give you a warm welcome. Break. You're not a master-servant relationship should be clearly laid out right off the bat.
Of course. I completely agree with that opinion.
Uh-huh.
However, really my master and not some imposter.
Right
There's a
here.
seal.
This is all the proof you need that I am your master.
But you could be someone else's master, maybe.
What I want to see is if you're someone who's worthy of my loyalty.
Okay.
Excuse me?
I'm completely dissatisfied, but I'll acknowledge you as my master. In the war to come, I will not obey your commands. I
Whoa.
will decide how I battle. You don't object to that, do you?
I think she would.
Yes, but in form only. So, oh, and I'll be calling my own shots until this Holy Grail War ends. If you do that, even a novice like you should be able to stay alive.
Ah,
Oh,
you're really
have I
pissing her
made you
off.
Angry? And I'll pass on any fruits of battle to you. I'm sure that's acceptable.
No,
So,
it isn't.
Just leave everything to me. I don't expect anything from you.
Shut up already!
Yes.
You asked for it, I'll show you who's master!
Okay, command.
You despicable ingrate!
Oh shit.
Doug, I know you nuggle.
Contract a new name.
Are you wasting a command seal on something like this?
Yeah.
You are my goddamn servant! That means absolute obedience! You'll do everything I say!
Yes. Wow.
I can't believe you wasted a command seal on that!
That's
Let's take
Badass.
this elsewhere. Come with me.
I loved her being like, "You're my goddamn servant." That was so satisfying. I mean, he was playing like a cocky bitch. It's his fault.
You do realize how precious command seals are, don't you?
Yeah, well, you wasted one, motherfucker, by being a little bitch.
Absolutely.
However, if you ordered via command seal, it would use both our mana to make the teleport possible.
That's what happened in Fate
The
Zero.
3 seals are
I still have 2 command seals I can use. Besides, the first seal worked. I didn't waste it.
With vaguely worded orders, command seals are less effective, which is exactly what happened with your order.
I thought that might be the case.
Then you're saying the command seal I used on you earlier was pointless?
Well, it probably only works a
Yes,
little
normally
bit.
that would be the case. Since your order, I felt a powerful compulsion to obey you. Very annoying.
Even though it shouldn't have
Wait,
worked, it kind of
what are you
did.
saying?
I take back what I said, Master. I apologize to you for that.
Good.
No doubt, you are a first-rate mage.
It's too late to score points with silly flattery.
Aw.
Wait,
She really is a
Aren't a
tsundere.
saber?
I like it.
Point, but I have no sword.
which means that you're the archer.
Yep.
Boy, did I. Very well. Just see to it that I regret my words, Archer.
Yeah.
When you do, I'll be willing to apologize to you.
That's a good response.
Just forget, Master.
Oh, this is nice. I'm really excited about this dynamic.
What heroic spirit are you? Archer?
I probably won't know him when they
I
reveal
can't
it.
give you any information about who I really am.
Why?
Reason that I myself don't know.
Oh.
What's the...
But it's because of your imperfect summoning.
Really?
My memories are a jumble.
That
And
sucks.
my identity important details, so it's nothing to be concerned about.
Those are important
Yeah, it will be
details.
important.
If I d- Oh, well. I suppose it won't change the fact that no one else knows his true identity either.
True.
And now, Archer, time for your first job.
Saber's gonna find
Straight
this
to business.
shameful to not reveal their
My
names
master
to
is
each other.
belligerent. Who is my enemy?
Oh, clean.
Clean the living room. You made that big mess, so I expect you to make it spotless
Good.
again.
Use another command seal to make him do it.
The hell d-
Only these talk back and are unruly all the time.
I will do as you wish. You can go to hell, Master.
That's great.
This time, it's my Holy Grail War.
Gosh, I'm so excited. I think we're only halfway through the episode.
Extra added bonus that he hasn't the foggiest idea of who he is.
And you've lost a command seal.
All of a sudden, I have a terrible
Yes,
headache.
starting on a real back foot here.
Guess the summoning drained every bit of my mana.
Damn. Then eat some rice or some shit.
Maybe he's not so bad.
Damn.
The sun came up long ago. You really are quite the slob, aren't you?
Did he make a food and drink? At least tea.
What the heck are you smirking at? More important. Now get yourself ready to go out, Archer. I'm going to show you around the city.
Okay.
Hey, you really aren't a morning person, are you, girl?
How dare you call me girl? My name is Rin Tohsaka. You may call me whatever you want.
Good. It might really just be us getting to know Rin and Archer in this episode. Which I'm happy with, because I didn't think we'd get any servants in this episode. I thought it would just be like world building with Rin. It's a lot less dramatic of a start than Fate Zero was. Fate Zero was like, holy shit, the war's begun and everything's, you know, intense.
This is a large park, yet I don't see any people here.
Okay, so he can
Is there
take
any
spirit
particular
form.
reason
Only
for
Saber
that?
couldn't
Oh, you
in the
noticed
first.
that, huh? Actually,
in
this
Fate
place has
Zero.
a little bit of a park because there was nothing but burnt-out ruins here.
Right.
It sounds like you've been... This is where the final battle of the last Grail War was
Yep.
fought.
This place is particularly special. It's almost what we would call a reality marble.
Really?
I was simply amazed that an archer like you would know about things like reality marbles.
I think
You find
Taboo above all other taboos. The ultimate technique of all techniques.
it's a taboo,
No offense,
really?
but it...
you're free to think that I can only use a bow because I'm an archer, but please, view and underestimate the other servants.
Well, yeah, Gilgamesh
Fine,
knew
I
about
made your
reality
point.
marbles, right?
Thinking it through first. I'll be more careful from now on.
I mean, she was
Are you happy
too
now?
young. She didn't know what
Let me be
Gilgamesh knew.
frank. You are superior.
She wasn't
but You
around.
have a flaw of belittling others as a result. Break that.
You say the rudest things to me as if they were nothing.
Apologies.
Makes it worse.
Whoa.
Rin?
Hush, Archer.
Did
My
I-
command seals are reacting to something.
Is
I'm
there
certain we're
a
being
servant
watched from somewhere
around?
nearby,
I don't sense anyone's eyes on us.
which means we're being watched by a master.
This could be very bad.
Still, it saves us the trouble of going out to look for him.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Look at that.
If we had come here in the first place, we wouldn't have had to walk around the city.
I love the red
Oh, stop
of
your
their
whining.
uniforms against
All
the
you get
city.
from up here. It's
Who is
him, I'm
that?
sure of it. A common citizen who has nothing to do with all this.
Was
I
that
neglected to ask you something.
Emir?
I expect you know what your goal is. I cannot entrust my blades to you
To
unless I know what you wish
acquire
for.
the third magic or something? Was that what the
is your
Tohsakas?
wish? You can even conquer the whole world for yourself.
I'll pass, because conquering the world sounds like a total pain. I don't see the point of... Because, Archer, there's a battle to be fought, and won.
Wait, are you serious?
That's it.
Yes, I'm fighting to win, and that's all.
There is no one else whom I could hope to serve, milady.
Hey,
She's blushing a lot. Aww.
Rin, why are you hiding?
it's someone I know.
Mm-hmm.
I played hooky from school today, so I don't want to run into anyone.
Oh, it's Sakura. And who's this guy? I don't like the way he's walking.
Kirei?
Don't take
It's me.
advantage of Sakura.
Do you care to stop by for a short visit? I
Um,
have something for you that your parents left in my care.
I would like to see
Are you
Kirei
talking about my
again.
father's will? I'll stop by if I'm ever in the mood. So see my listing, okay?
Yeah, fuck you, dude. You killed her
going to
dad.
school?
Not that she
Yes.
knows that,
Why? Is that a problem?
as far as I know.
School. No one would try a sneak attack in a public place like that.
Yeah, it
Purely
seems dumb.
hypothetically.
That family is a shadow of its former self. They could never produce a master.
The Matos?
So what you are saying is that there
Am I
is
dumb?
indeed another... But this person possesses insufficient mind
Or the
to ever become a
Emirs,
master.
maybe.
What will you do if there's a mage or mages you are unaware of at school?
Oh! Jesus. What the fuck?
This person is either a heavy hitter.
Or is a complete novice. It's a first-rate mage stays hidden until they're ready to strike.
Okay, Rin.
Whoever dared to start putting up crude garbage like this in my territory gets taken out. And
I love her attitude.
Archer, after school, we'll decide on whether to remove it or not once we know what kind of field it is.
Oh, gotta help your sister.
No, to Mr. Kuzuki. He told me to bring them back because there was a typo.
Kuzuki is a
It does-
perfectionist, all right.
It does sound like Christine Marie Cabanos. I need to look up Sakura's voice actor after this. If it's Christine Marie Cabanos, I'm going to freak out.
If this bounded field is ever activated, it will literally dissolve every human inside of it to nothing. This is
Jesus!
soul-eating, a fortress of blood and horror and pain that dissolves
Oh my
anybody within the field
God.
and harvests its soul.
That's fucked.
As for who or what might want souls, the answer is obvious. It must be a servant.
Yeah.
Archer.
It's not that it is not enough, but that more is always better.
Yeah.
It is basic strategy for a master.
And then if
to
the
try and
master
get as much
dies,
mana
they can
as
have
possible
more
a
mana for
servant.
themselves, right?
And
That's totally disgusting to me. Never say such a thing again, Archer.
You asked him a
agree.
question.
I would never do something like that.
I may not completely undo it, but I can throw a wrench in the works.
What? You're gonna erase it now?
Oh.
What a way.
Who? Is it the blonde kid or no? What the fuck? Is this a Lancer? I mean, he looks like Lancer from Fate
So,
Zero.
is this
Stooping to dirty tricks is the role of the master. My kind simply fight where and when we're told. Am I right, my invisible buddy? Can I assume that you are my enemy?
Okay, he seems less respectable than Lancer in Fate Zero.
fenced in on 4 sides? We're at a disadvantage here.
It's crazy how much he looks. I didn't think they looked
Seem
that much
you're
like the
ignorant,
other
but
Lancer.
it's, I shouldn't have spoken up.
Oh shit. Okay, Archer, gonna need you. Oh,
Es ist klein.
it is. Whoa,
Vox es Atlas.
that's awesome.
Archer, handle the landing.
Oh, that's cool. Just trusting Archer to catch her. Oh, that's awesome. Oh shit, he's already here. Okay, Archer. Let's see what you can do. He's got a blade. Doesn't seem to be a bow and arrow.
That's. Go on. Take out your bow, Archer. I'll wait till you're ready.
Yeah, where is it? I don't think he has a bow. I think he's just got a dagger.
Archer, you'll get no assistance from me. Right here and right now. Show me what you've got.
Yes. Show me what you've got. Ooh. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god, this looks awesome. Oh. Oh, this is legit. Oh, the blades!
Archer!
What's he doing? Oh, he's making another one?
A dual wielder.
Oh, he had two blades. Oh, that one's fixed though.
Bowman who thinks he's a swordsman.
This is fucking awesome. Wow! So you can break it, he just summons it again. That's cool.
Sleeve. What's the matter? Is wait and see your strategy now?
I think it's
Or are you just
the
taking a
same
little break?
blades.
Only the swiftest heroes are chosen to be spearmen, and you stand head and shoulders above. Add to that the unbridled agility of a beast, and that leaves just one.
Okay.
Now you flatter me, Archer.
Who is that? Whoa, that's sick.
Will you face my mightiest blow?
Who is he? Can you tell
I
me?
won't stop you.
That massive amount of mana. He's clearly about to use his noble phantasm.
Who's there?
A student?
Emiya?
Someone was still in the school building?
He's a witness, so he probably went to eliminate him.
Oh my god.
First rule of mages. I hated that rule, so I've always been extra careful.
To not have witnesses, yeah. Aww. I like that she... I don't know. It's such a simple thing, but I like that she cares about people enough. Oh my god.
Archer, go and follow Lancer.
Lancer killed the
If we
witness.
don't...
Well, I thought it was Emiya because it had like
This
red
is your
hair, but I guess not.
responsibility.
Oh. What? Did you just realize who it was?
Yes. There's still a way.
Huh? The pendant, it has like a... Well, I was gonna say it has a cross on it, like a red cross, but I think it's supposed to be like a cross, like a Christian cross.
I failed. This master has been very cautious.
Damn.
Don't lose it again. It doesn't suit anyone but you.
Aww.
Really? Witness they thought he had killed is still walking around alive, then...
Okay, so you
probably send Lancer back out again.
brought him back?
Finish him.
So you used... Did she use the pendant to revive him, and then that's
Don't
why it has no
understand the
mana
logic of
anymore?
these action. Come back, Rin! I'm sensing more than one servant!
More than one servant. This is starting crazy. Saber! Oh, shit! Holy shit! Oh, my heart's racing. My girl!
It's the saber.
Yeah. No! That's the end of the episode! Oh. Holy shit, dude. That was That was so much fun. I am absolutely ecstatic about the start of this show. So far it has a different feel to Fate Zero, but all of the build up that Fate Zero gave me, I feel like if this was the first thing I watched, if I had watched it as Unlimited Blade Works first and then Fate Zero, some people sometimes recommend that watch order. I don't know how good I would have found this episode necessarily. I think I would have been kind of interested, but not invested. And Fate Zero's episode 1 is such a huge exposition dump. But the good thing about that was it also was the exposition dump also served to kind of build up how important the war is and how intense it's gonna get, and it was kind of ultra serious, which I think really worked to get me in the mood for that series, you know? So I thought the start of Fate Zero was really good just because I was really interested in what the fuck it was gonna be. But this episode, I think if I watched this one first, I would have been okay, seems kind of cool, a little confusing, and it feels like it's just jumping right into it without me knowing really fully what's going on. But now, with all the context of Fate Zero, holy shit, this is exciting. It's so cool. First, just knowing we're gonna get new servants is really dope. I have seen Archer's design before. I've seen it. I know also that the Fate collab with Honkai Star Rail that's starting, when I'm recording this video, it's starting in a few days. When this video comes out on YouTube, it might have already ended. I don't know. But I know Fate are doing a collab with Honkai Star Rail, and the two characters are Archer and Saber. So I'd seen, I kind of saw his design, and then I scrolled off of it. I didn't look at it. But also I've seen that design before. And I feel like there's going to be characters that we're going to come across that I'm going to be oh, this character, you know? Some of them I might even go oh, I didn't realize this character was from Fate. Because I feel like that has sometimes happened. So that might end up happening in this series. We'll see. But I'm excited to see new servants. Seeing that little bit of Saber at the end, oh, there's another servant around here, and then we see the armor and the invisible sword just for that second. Oh, it gave me a rush of adrenaline that is reserved for very special shows to my heart. I don't get that invested in shows very often. That's a rare feeling, and I love when shows can give me that feeling. There were moments in this episode, I don't know if they're gonna make the YouTube edit for it, but there are moments in this episode when nothing's happening on screen and I just giggle about something. I'm just genuinely giggling because I'm having a great time. I'm just riding the high of I'm really liking this introduction, and I'm really liking that we're watching Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Cause yeah, I was having a grand time. We need to find out Sakura's voice actor, because otherwise it's gonna kind of drive me wild. So we're going to the Unlimited Blade Works characters and stuff. And I'm just going to see Sakura. No, it's Christina V. Interesting. I'm going to need to listen to her voice again, cause I wasn't really realizing that. And I mean, I guess she was also Sakura in the Fate Zero series, but she barely talked in Fate Zero. Like, she spoke like 3 times. But Christina V is like a, you know, exceptionally famous voice actor. She's like Killua in Hunter x Hunter and stuff. I do really like her, but I am surprised. I feel like I normally like pick up on her voice. The reason, like I said like it sounds like Christine Marie Cabanos, but I wasn't sold on it. Like I wasn't really convinced it was her. Not because I didn't think it sounded like her, because I did actually think it sounded like her, but I wasn't convinced it was her because I was like, if it was Christine Marie Cabanos playing Sakura, I feel like I would have known that, because she is one of my favorite voice actors. She's a voice actor who plays Chiaki Nanami in Danganronpa 2, is like my favorite of her roles. She also plays Mako Manshoko or whatever from Kill la Kill. She plays the redhead girl, I can't remember her name, in Toradora. There's a few characters that she plays. Felt in ReZero. I just like, when I played Danganronpa 2, I got really, really attached to Chiaki and her voice for Chiaki. And it just like embedded in my head so much so that like forever I was just like, Christine Marie Cabanos is one of my favorite voices ever. So I for a second I was like, holy shit, is she in this show? And I didn't even know it. But it's not. It was Christina V, who I love Christina V as well. So oh my gosh, I have a full page of notes here. But it was a double length episode, so that makes sense. But some of these notes are really just me like writing down names just in case they're important characters. I think a lot of these aren't really important characters necessarily. But I find it interesting that it starts with her wanting to summon Saber. Like Saber, it seems like everyone wants Saber. Or maybe not everyone, but she wanted Saber. Like, and it makes sense. I mean, Saber in Fate Zero, and I mean, it's possible. I think Saber was already known as a really great class, right? But in Fate Zero, like, Saber was the one to survive till the end of the war. It's hard to say, like, she won the war, but she, like, survived to the end of the war. She destroyed the Holy Grail, kind of, but maybe not really. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what happened there. But she was, like, an unbelievably strong servant. But obviously also a big part of why they got that far was because of Kiritsugu. So I'm curious how it's gonna go, but yeah, it seems like Rin wanted to summon Saber. I was pretty confident she wouldn't have, because I really think Emiya, what's his name? Shuro Emiya? I really think he's going to be the one to have Saber, because I think he's going to be kind of more of a protagonist here. So I'm guessing if that was Emiya, like, who was stabbed, who was the witness, I'm guessing what happened is he was the witness. Maybe he's not. He's well, I wonder if he was already a master then, or if it's like he was watching, he was a witness, then he was killed or almost killed or whatever. Rin saved his life, and then he summoned Saber. Then he became a master, summoned Saber, and now, you know, we're caught up, and that's why Saber wasn't around to protect him the first time, maybe. Because we know at the very least when Rin summoned Archer, at that point Saber had not been summoned yet, because Kirei said that the only servants left were Saber and Archer. So because she was trying to summon Saber still, Saber must not have been summoned yet, which means Emiya can't have been a master yet. But it's still like a day or a day or two after that Archer, and you know that he ended up getting stabbed. If that was Emiya being stabbed there, it was kind of hard to tell. It looks like he had red hair, and I mean they kind of very purposefully like didn't show his face much or anything. And so like I'm imagining, I feel like you would only do all of that if it is him. But yeah, so he, here's my question. Why is this a prologue? Like, why is this episode marked differently than the rest of the show? Because, like, this episode, it's not just like a bonus episode. This was like a vital first episode of the show. Like, this was the first episode. They started the shit. I said at the start, like, I didn't expect we'd see any servants or anything. And the reason I thought that was because this is a prologue. Like, the prologue to me is like before the shit happens. Like, before things start happening. So it might be possible that it's because Emiya might be the main character, but this is following Rin. So they count this as like its own thing. But in my mind, you should just have this be episode 1. Just have a thing called episode 1. And that's where you have a Rin episode. And then episode 2 onwards, you know, you follow Emiya if that's what you're doing. You know, like I feel like it's strange because it makes it feel like this episode is like a voluntary episode. And yet this was just like, if anything, more important because it's the start of the story and there's like really important shit going on. So I don't know. I'm just curious what their decision was to make this like episode 0 or whatever, like its own little thing. But man, okay. Let's see. So just give me a sec because I'm like I'm still reeling from the episode and trying to figure out what I want to discuss. First of all, I love Rin, but I knew I would. Like, that's genuinely one of the reasons I started watching this show, was because I was curious about Rin, because 1, I've always loved her design, and 2, people, I believe, reference her as like an example of a tsundere character and like a pretty big example of her, right? Like, I feel like when people talk about tsundere characters, I see Rin posted a lot. Like, I see her picture there as like the face of it a lot. And as a fan of tsundere characters, I've always been curious about that. You know, I like them. Some people hate tsundere characters with a fiery passion. For me, I've always liked them. I can't even tell you why. I don't know. Like, it makes me laugh. I don't tend to get angry, especially at like female characters, but I don't tend to get angry at characters for being a little whiny. I tend to find it, like, if they're kind of like whiny but they care a lot, like, I tend to find it kind of endearing, even though some people, and also I've talked about this on these channels before, but like it seems like my niche is like annoying girls. Like, when there are annoying girls, that like those characters tend to be ones that I like and that other people hate. But you know, like characters like Perina in One Piece is a good example, although a lot of people do love Perina, but she is like an annoying girl, you know, that's kind of a big part of her gimmick, and I like that. I like it a lot. So yeah, lots of characters like that I'm a big fan of. And so Rin, like, she's got a lot of pride, and I mean, it makes sense. I mean, her father instilled in her like this huge responsibility and sense of pride. And I mean, even when she was a kid, she was a very prideful kid. But seeing, like, you know, how it's grown and manifested, the first conversation between Rin and the Archer, it was magnificent to me. I loved watching Archer immediately show up and be like, well, you know, I am technically your servant and you're technically my master, but I don't think we really need to work on that level. You know what? I'm strong. You don't know what you're doing. How about you get yourself to safety? I'll win it for you. You don't have to do anything. I'm not going to listen to anything you say because that's frankly pointless. But how about you take a seat and just protect yourself, little girl? I'm going to go and win the Holy Grail. I'll bring it back to you, okay? How does that sound? And I love that the entire time she's like, no, fuck you. No, I don't want that. And he's like, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. Like, we're going to do that. And she immediately uses the command seal. She's like, you're my servant, goddammit. And like, I command you to control me or whatever. I mean, to listen to my commands. And I love it because, like, tactically, right? How good of a move is it? Well, it seems really stupid because, one, you're using a command seal for something kind of mundane, for like a squabble, right? So it's kind of an immature use of the command seal. And two, as he said in this episode, and this is kind of what I suspected, but I'm glad to hear it kind of confirmed in this episode. The more vague your command is, the less power it has, you know? Like, so if you were to say, you know, to Saber, I command you to, every time someone, like, goes to attack me, you kill them, but, like, if the person attacking me, like, is not going to do a fatal blow, then instead you help them and you cut off my arm, and then, like, if you, like, add all that shit onto it, it probably will still go through, but it'll be like and I mean, especially on Saber, who has like a magic resistance, it would be like the slightest itch in the back of her head that like, oh, you should probably do that, but she could probably ignore it pretty easily, right? Whereas if you just say, like, immediately as someone's attacking you, kill them, then it would probably activate. There's no vagueness there. It's like an immediate thing that can happen. It's like pretty obvious what's going to happen. The command seal would probably activate and be very strong, and it would be hard to resist. So like in this thing, she says like, you have to listen to everything I say. It's a very vague thing that's kind of like stretching the bounds of what a command seal can do. So it shouldn't work at all. But it seems like what ended up really working there was he was like, even though that's like a really stupid command and it shouldn't have done anything to me because it was super vague, it did a little bit to me. Like, I think he's like, I'm still not going to follow everything you tell me to do, but it gave me, like, I felt a bit compelled to do it. And the fact is, most mages, if they said that same command, I would not have felt that compelled. So what it means is that you are actually very powerful. You have a lot of mana that you can put into these commands, which means I now understand why you are worthy of me. And I think that is an interesting way to do it. So it's like, it was kind of a waste of a command, but it did, like, immediately get a sort of respect between those two that is going to be invaluable for the upcoming war. You two need to be on the same page from the start. Because, I mean, listen, you know who wasn't on the same page? Gilgamesh and Tokiomi. Guess where that fucking went, you know? Like, that didn't go well at all. However, Gilgamesh and Kirei were on the same page, and they did great together. You know, they both survived that war. It was crazy. So yeah, like, having an understanding between, like, I think that's worth a command seal to get an instant understanding with the servant. So, like, stupid, but in hindsight, it works. And honestly, it's just, to me, very satisfying when there's a character that comes in and they're immediately being, like, very smug about it, and immediately, like, looking at someone and immediately going like, yeah, you're not worthy of it. Like, I don't know anything about you really yet, but you don't seem like you're the right person to lead me or whatever. Like that person would do, when they're doing that immediately, it's like, well, yeah, you know what? I've got these magical seals on my hand right now. Like, fine. You let me show you how they fucking work, dude. So I loved that scene so much. So when they said in this episode, when Rin said, like Archer brought up reality marbles, and then Rin mentioned that to mages, reality marbles are a taboo. When she said that, did she mean like we don't talk about it very much because they're very powerful? Or like reality marbles, you really shouldn't even be using them at all? You know, like I wonder, in fact, I'm going to go back to that scene. And normally what I do for something like this is I go to the Japanese and see what the subs said. Because it does two functions. One, it gives me like an alternate translation of the scene, which is useful. And two, it means I can read it here without like watching the scene, but I can read it you know, while doing this discussion, which I think is useful. So so while I'm looking at that, because reality marbles, we know what they are, right? They are the like universes from memory, like they're the universes that they can sort of create, like these, I guess, pocket dimensions is what I'd describe them as. So anyway, I'm here. Among mages, a reality marble is a taboo among taboos. This is the Japanese version that I'm reading now. The most secret of secret arts. You wouldn't expect an archer to know about them. So I think she's just saying, like, it's taboo to speak about it. You shouldn't be teaching people about it unless they're like a really high class mage, I guess is what she's saying there. Because I was wondering if she was saying that, or if she was saying like mages are like banned from using reality marbles because they're too powerful or something like that. But I think it's more the former. I think it's the first thing. Also, that conversation, and my voice is going a bit because I'm so excited by this show. And also, I just recorded a One Piece video before this, and I went right into recording this because I was so excited. But Rin talking to Archer on the rooftop, and Archer saying, what's your goal? What's your wish here? And Rin was like, I don't have one. I just want to win. Like, this is a war, and I'm fighting in it, and it's like something that, you know, we've wanted to win, so I'm going to win. Now, honestly, the good thing about this is in the same way with Waver. This reminds me of Waver a lot. Because Waver in Fate Zero, it was like, his wish was, he didn't really have like a concrete wish. It was like he wanted to be taken seriously. He wanted to kind of find his purpose and feel like a good mage, you know? So the good thing about that is the character can get what they want by the end of the series without having won the battle. So Rin, what she thinks she wants is to win the war. And maybe that is what she wants. But I think it's possible she just doesn't want to feel like a failure. It's possible she wants to feel successful and worthy. So I think you can still give her that by the end of the series without her winning the war. Which is good because I don't think she's the protagonist of this show because she doesn't have Saber. I think it's going to be Emiya. So I think Emiya has the best chance to win the war just with protagonist status. Now, keep in mind, this is I've only seen Fate Zero. I'm going off of story conventions that Fate may not follow. And so, like, you don't need to tell me in the comments, like, I wouldn't think about this show in terms of protagonists because it's technically, you know, you don't have to tell me that. That's something I will discover throughout the show, you know. Sometimes people, when I do stuff like this, I dive into like narrative expectations. Sometimes people will tell me those expectations don't apply to this series, but I don't think you should do that because to me, shows go into it expecting that the audience has a certain narrative expectation. So the events are more surprising and more interesting when, for example, the person that you think is the protagonist dies halfway through, or they're not the ones who win in the end. They survive to the end, and then they're not the ones who win. Or, you know, like, there's more focus on someone else suddenly, and then it just feels like someone else is a protagonist. It's like, why are we following this person so much? Like, that is a lot of stuff that these series can play with, because we might be expecting a certain person to be a protagonist. So I don't know what Fate's gonna do with it, but to me, like, Emiya, and look, they also, as far as I can tell from the voice, and I mean, I can double check this, but it sounds like they cast Bryce Papenbrook as as Emiya, and if that's the case, then, like, that man's the protagonist, you know. Emiya is Bryce Papenbrook. Yep. So like, Bryce Papenbrook, that man plays protagonists. Like, that's his big thing. So if there's any other better argument for him being protagonist, like, that's the one. So let me look at my notes even more. Lancer. So we saw Lancer in this episode. Really interesting that Lancer looks like Diarmuid or whatever from Fate Zero. Like, what I mean is, like, I thought the outfit and all that vibe was like, that was Diarmuid's Lancer. You know, that was his version of it. That was like, I thought all of the Lancers, I imagined they would all have a lance, but I thought they would all look like greatly different. But this guy looked like a skin of Diarmuid. You know what I mean? Like, he had, like, you could almost say he had a very similar silhouette. And you could say he, like, you know, like, I instantly looked at him and I was like, oh, that's Lancer. Like, I immediately knew. Whereas I feel like Archer, I knew he was Archer because, one, they'd said there's only Archer and Saber left, and two, because I'd seen that character before and I'd seen him referred to as Archer. But I think looking at him, I didn't necessarily go like, oh, he's the same class as Gilgamesh, you know? But Lancer looked a lot like Lancer in Fate Zero. So I'm wondering now, I'm really curious to see, like, what's Caster gonna look like? What's Ryder gonna look like, you know? Like, Ryder's gonna be a good example, I think. If we see Ryder and he's wearing, like, a big fur coat and whatever, then I'm gonna be like, okay, it seems like that's the vibe. But I'm wondering, like, maybe Lancer as a class just tends to have very similar looking things. Or maybe this guy, because I don't think they revealed who this Lancer is. Maybe he is actually, like, related to Diarmuid in some way or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, by the way. But maybe he's related to him in some way. Now, remember, and if you didn't watch the Fate Zero reactions, you may not know this. And if you didn't watch the Fate Zero reactions, go watch them. I loved that fucking show. You'll enjoy my reactions. But if you didn't watch those, I am not a history guy, and I'm not, like, a mythology guy in the slightest. So the show is probably going to do things where it's like, this is, you know, like, yeah, it's Ivan the Terrible or whatever, right? And I'm gonna be like, okay, and what does that mean? You know, I'm not going to fully comprehend a lot of the references that they're going to make, and that's fine, because I don't think you need it to enjoy the series. I mean, I didn't need it for Fate Zero. Like, during Fate Zero, there was stuff where it was like, you know, like the reveal that it's Camelot or whatever. Oh no, Lancelot, sorry. Camelot's the name of the place, right? Lancelot. You know, they reveal like, oh, it's Lancelot is Berserker. And that's all well and good, but at the same time, I know the name Lancelot, and I know it's kind of part of King Arthur's story, but I don't know anything about Lancelot, you know? So the show kind of still needed to explain it to me. And, you know, even with Jeanne d'Arc, that they were, when they were originally mentioning it, I was like, Jeanne d'Arc, that sounds like Joan of Arc. Is that like Joan of Arc? And then I had to look it up and find out that Jeanne d'Arc is what Joan of Arc's name is. And so like, and even then I didn't really know anything about Joan of Arc. And like, so there's lots of stuff that yeah, there's lots of stuff that I'm not going to get, I think. So it's funny, like, waiting to find out who they are is kind of exciting, because I'm like, oh, we're going to find out who they are. But most of the time it's going to be like, oh, who are they? And then they're going to be like, I am Kevin the Unbeatable. And I'm going to be like, cool, yeah, it's Kevin. So that's what I'm kind of anticipating for this series. Anyway, fucking great episode. I loved it. I cannot wait for more. Thank you for joining me in this video. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to ride my enthusiasm to greater heights, to more episodes, they should be on my Patreon account right now, so go check that out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.